Cops revealed last night that the remains found on Thompson's Bluff over a 5-year period are connected. By Narinda Ahmad. The development comes as BFK homicide detectives held a sit-down with government officials. The agency has offered all available resources in support of our investigation, BFK Police Commissioner Nicholas Agnelli said in a statement this morning. A forensic anthropologist is believed to be helping the authorities establish the identity of the previous victims, who have never been formally identified. Cops were called when a local woman noticed blood dripping from what appeared to be a homeless sleeper on a bench. Police initially believed it to be missing homeless man Darius Johnson when they discovered the body. Johnson, however, was later found alive in CVC. "We're, of course, glad Mr. Johnson is alive," Agnelli told BFK today. The previous remains have all been found around Thompson's Bluff and the lighthouse. Previously, the police believed the bones to be washed ashore from unreported suicides or bodies from CVC. Agnelli said police are operating on the assumption that victims were slain by a single murderer who drove to the area after killing them and dumped the bodies by the bluff. "We could have a serial killer," he said at the press conference. "I don't think it's a coincidence that this body ended up in the same area as the remains." He would not say the cause of death or confirm a report that the recent body was mutilated. "It does look like the body was dumped very recently," Agnelli said. "You can tell from the physical evidence that the victim couldn't have been dead more than a few hours." But Agnelli said there are aspects of the investigation he is keeping under wraps. "There's certain information about the crime scene, and about the condition of the bodies, that we can't make public," he said without elaborating. As authorities work to identify the bodies, they will be checking for telltale evidence showing the victims were slain by the same killer, one expert said. "Serial killers typically have some sort of a signature," said Professor Jeffrey Bain, who teaches classes in criminology and sociology at Bolin University in BKF. Seidel, of course, his signature was the hair, Bain added. "So depending upon what caused this man's death when compared to the previous remains, if they allow for that sort of identification, that would be one way to link these murders." CVC cops investigating the disappearance of Elissa Hartman, 22, have spoken with BFK police about the Thompson's Bluff bodies. Elissa Hartman, niece of CVC Mayor Peter Hartman, drove to BFK with her friend, Yates Aldridge, 23, of BKF. She was last seen at the Dorian Hotel. CVC police said they have spoken with cops about similarities between the Thompson's Bluff cases and 4 dead prostitutes found in Mitre Square last year.